Hi, this is Professor Beck, and in this week's Doodle, we're going to use a subquery to solve a query puzzle or query problem. We need to obtain the list of customers that reside in the same state as a given customer. So we're going to work with customer 999, and so our first job is going to be to add that customer into the database. Okay, so there's our insert statement. You can copy that, but you need to modify your first name and your last name so that it really reflects your actual first name and last name. And also, you can choose any state of a record that's already in the database, but not California, not our home state here. Okay, so go ahead, pick your state, get this modified up, and then execute that query. Oh, there we go. Missing semicolon. I meant to do that. That was a good lesson. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we got our row inserted, and we can verify that by just selecting all the records. And if we scroll down here, we confirm that the record's been added to the database. Now, what we'd like to do is focus on just using that record. So we can add a where clause. And now we're working with just that record. But what we really want is we want to return this customer's state. And we want to do it in such a way that we're not hard coding, like we don't have any special advanced knowledge of what state that's going to be, because that customer could move to a different state at some point. And we still want our query to work without having to modify the code. Okay, so instead of returning all the fields, let's just return customer 999's current state. And there it is. Okay, so that's half the battle. Let's go ahead and comment this out. And you can do that with Control KC, or you can use the ribbon and comment out the existing code. So we'll save that because we're going to come back to that. Now what we really want to do is we want to select all customers where the customer state equals, and in this case, right now, it's Ohio. But remember, that's not what we want to do, because that's only going to work. It's always going to give us all customers in Ohio. And what if customer 999, leaves the state and moves somewhere else? Let's check this. There we go. So now we're getting all the customers from Ohio. The problem with this is that we have to have this special advanced knowledge that customer 999 lives in Ohio. What we'd really like to do is take the results of this query and replace this static expression with the dynamic results from this query. Now we could do that by making this query into a subquery. So let's uncomment it, and let's wrap it in parentheses. So now it's an expression, and everything in the expression, everything between the parentheses is going to come back to, right now, equal Ohio. It's going to be this whatever state customer 999 resides in. And then if we take and just get rid of the hard-coded Ohio here, we now have a subquery that will return the result that the outer query, so this is called the inner query, that the outer query, which is this part, is going to depend on. Let's see if that works. And there it is. So now if customer 999 were to move to a different state, it would automatically be updated because nowhere in our subquery are we using the expression Ohio. Let's go ahead and make sure that that's true. So one way we can demonstrate that, I'll come over here to the customers table, and tell it I want to edit the top 200 rows. This is kind of an easy way rather than updating the record through a SQL statement. And there's 999, and I'm going to change Ohio to Arizona. Okay, so that's been updated. And now if I rerun my query without changing anything in the query, I see that I'm now getting customer 999 and all the other customers, in this case just Kyle, that reside in Arizona. All right, that's your doodle for the week. Should be able to knock it out. And when you're done, don't forget to rerun your build script to refresh the tables. Or the other thing you could do is just clean up the modification you made, so we can delete from customers where customer ID equals 999, and then check it. And customer 999 is all gone out of the database, and we're back the way we started. Thanks for watching.